Warning: this video contains scenes of explicit logic and intense information, not suitable for stupid people. Watch at your own risk. In this episode, the who,
My name is Ziad Hamad.
the why,
Why am I doing this series?
and the how.
How does this thing go? Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. In the name of Allah, most gracious, most merciful. I would like to welcome you all in this educational series, So You Think You Know Islam. My name is Ziad Hamad. I'm a civil engineer. I live in Kuwait. I'm 34 years old. So You Think You Know Islam is a series of educational videos that is based on your feedback, on your image about Islam. These episodes or these videos are dedicated primarily for non-Muslims people. Why am I doing this series? There are several reasons why I decided to do this series. One of the early reasons was a documentary that I saw on YouTube some long time ago, maybe a year. It was about the Quran. What disturbed me the most about that documentary is the size of heavily manipulated information presented in that documentary. The problem, that documentary wasn't a documentary done by an amateur, people like me. No, it was a documentary done by professional people, experts, who supposedly were experts, that they know about the topics they were talking about. And guess what? They had no idea what the heck they were talking about. They were talking in a way that clearly shows they had no idea about the basic concepts of the Quran and the basics of our history. If these are the experts, what do you expect common people to know? Where did these guys get their info from? Anyhow, the other thing that disturbed me about that documentary, it was presented in a way that it was unlocking some deep secrets. The problem, these deep secrets are nothing but a standard information that we learned in school while we were kids. The only difference, we got the whole information when we were kids, not the bits and pieces of manipulated information that was presented in that video. That was some long time ago. And that was the first reason why I thought of doing such videos. The other reason why I started that I wanted to do this project is lately I started to get into more discussions with non-Muslims in Europe, on YouTube, on the internet, face to face, especially after I got married. Why? Because after I got married, I started to have more contact with non-Muslims. I went to Greece several times. Why? Dude, because my wife is Greek. Why? Well, that is a long story. We don't have time to discuss it. Anyhow, because of these discussions and chit-chat here and there, I started to notice something weird, or a couple of things weird. Again, the really wrong view that people have. And the other thing, that despite the fact that I talk to different people with different backgrounds from different locations, many times, the very different people repeat the very same pieces of information. Crappy pieces of information. It was really strange that how very different people, never met before, know the very same wrong things. It's like somebody on purpose teaching people wrong things. It doesn't happen by accident. Anyhow, another thing also struck me is how much they were confident when they were discussing with me. I don't know which is more mysterious, where they get these information from or where they get that confidence from. So this was the two major reasons why I decided to do this series of videos, so you think you know Islam. But these series are based on your views, which bring me to the next point, which is the how. How does this thing go? Well, as I told you before, this series is based on your reviews, on your information, the feedback that you give me. For that purpose, I have prepared a survey done on Google Documents. And this survey consists of two parts. The first part, general information about yourself. Your name, your age, where you're from, your educational level, etc., etc. You are totally free to fill this information or not. The second part consists of 4 questions, very general questions. The first question, tell us 5 things you know about Islam as a religion. General things, creed, worship, basic stuff. Second question is, tell us any 5 things you know about social life in Islam. Men, women, children, marriage, divorce, friendship, neighboring. Third question is, tell us any other 5 things you know about Islam. Last question, which is an important one, where do you generally get your information from? Mostly. You have several checkboxes, you can choose even more than one. But that's not the only thing in this survey. You don't only answer questions. You get to ask your own. Really? Yeah, really. You have 2 options for asking questions. You can ask 3 public questions that will be answered and discussed on the videos. Or you can ask your questions in the private section. The private section is a place where you place 3 questions that you don't like to discuss it in public. So either we will send it for you to your email, if you provide us with your email, or we will discuss these questions in the videos without referring to your name. I still didn't have enough data to build a statistical view. Something like this. Well, 12% of the people are totally retarded, 76 think that I'm really, really handsome, and 27% of women wants to marry me. No, I still don't have enough feedback to build the statistical information. But I have some nice questions and comments from many people around the world. That is enough to start this series. So please, take a few minutes to fill this survey, and please share that link with your friends. The link is down here. Just click on it and fill the survey. And once I start having enough data to build a statistical presentation, I will share this information with you. Also, meanwhile, I'll be answering your questions as much as I can. I hope that you will find this series very educational and fun, and hope that I will start receiving your feedbacks pretty soon. This is Ziad Hamad signing out. Wish you a nice day and hope to hear from you soon. Salam.